Good morning, all. Ira Epstein, and here we are with your morning flash update for this Wednesday, the 1st of February, 2023, 8:20 a.m. Central Time. Well, as you can see, the stock market indices are all lower this morning. You know today's the big day with the FOMC meeting. We'll get the statement at 1 o'clock. At 1:30, the press conference. Everybody's going to look at the wording and what the Fed chair says about ongoing, continuing. Those are the two words you're going to look for. That will give traders, in their parlance, an idea as to whether or not the Fed is just going to keep raising rates or they're getting closer to a peak in them and then go into the hold pattern. And that's what I think this whole thing is going to be about today. The dollar is down, giving a bid to the gold market. Silver and copper are still under the pressure of China. Don't think this is the dollar. This is when they start seeing Chinese demand, the Chinese economic numbers showing as they come out of COVID what it is. And as usual, we don't know anything about the lunar holiday, the spread of COVID yet, what's going on. We're in the dark, and that always hurts the markets. You're going to have a mixed bag all over the place today in the foreign currencies, as tomorrow morning you're going to get the European Central Bank and the Bank of England setting their interest rates. They're expected to be by the ECB a 50 basis point hike. Bank of England 25. Maybe the bank says this is where they're going to pause for a while from the Bank of England. I doubt you'll get that from the ECB. Grain markets have been on a tear to the upside. Bonds and notes, well, I think they looked at some of today's data to get this rally. Let me show you what I mean by that. Let's go right here to the ADP number. That's what I think they're looking at. They're seeing the private sector net jobs only 106,000. Market expected 190. Now, ADP says it was related to the holiday period and the cold weather. I don't know. We'll see. The mortgage market index down. So with that surge we saw in the early part, well, actually the middle to later part of January, suddenly we're retreating a bit. And what that does is it takes some of the pressure off the bonds in the note market. Now, we're going to get today S&P Global. They're coming out at 8:45 with their final January sector PMI, but the word is final. Then we get the ISM with their January manufacturing sector index. That'll be a bit more important at 9 o'clock this morning. We get the monetary policy statement, and OPEC has ended their virtual meeting. They didn't meet in person. They basically pushed everything back to April, and they said they'll keep things as they are right now. So that's a heck of a lot of things for you to digest, and as you can see, what the market is doing with it. Once we get through these next 3 days, because Friday you get the non-farms payroll number, once we get through these three, we can get back to trading normal until the next round of things come March. Got it? So it opens the doorway for a lot to go on. You see you're not getting much movement at all in the energy sector, except natural gas keeps getting hit one day after the other. I still like what I'm seeing in Bitcoin, still looking bullish to me, hasn't backed off. Now, we're going to cover in great detail today everything that is going on throughout the whole day, how it impacts everything from the interest rate sector to the stock indices to the currency markets, how the currency changes will impact what's going on with the grains. You've got the grain sector coming into big focus. This is February now. By March, latter March, you're in the South getting fields going. So this is the time frame where you really want to study that. In the meat markets, we just had the cattle inventory report. What did that mean? You're going to want to know. And we cover all this in great detail. How do you get this for a 2-week period without credit cards, without us requiring you to do anything? It's really very simple. All you need to do is go to our website, iraepstein.com. You can also click up here. There'll be an icon. Give that a click. And when you get their free offers, choose what you'd like. We'll put it in your hands. I'm Ira Epstein. I'll see you at the end of the day. I am intending, be it today or tomorrow, to start doing some special reports on stock indices and the like. They'll be in my video special report section. So time depends how the afternoon goes for me, but I'm ready to start now. I always love to get these things done with so I can make a move. You take care. I will talk to you later today.